10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh, no, I can't hear Axel.
Oh, there we go.
There he is.
Hello, everybody. It is April Fool's Day, and I guess the joke was on me with my microphone on. I'm Axle1324.
I'm Princess Zelda.
And I'm Dog420.
Right, and welcome to the Iconic Video Games Podcast. Today we are joined by where did he go? I lost his name here. By Roy Motombo. Hey, Roy, how are you today?
I'm doing good, Rex. So how are you?
I'm doing fantastic now that I'm getting back into the swing of it. So Roy, you are a CEO and a contributor to a website, a gaming website. I saw it. Why don't you tell us about that?
You're picking me up way too much there. It's not my website. I just do some writing here and there, some articles and some video game reviews, movie reviews, that sort of thing for finalboss.io. Recently done a great article regarding movies, but stories continued on in video games. That was a really fun thing to be researching and kind of combining two of my passions together. So yeah, it's absolutely great fun and just looking to have a great time chatting with you guys here.
Awesome. So, as by the way, that's great that you can do reviews. I have been wanting to be a reviewer for so long. Maybe you can give me some pointers someday.
Yeah.
Sounds good. It's
Yeah.
great fun. To be fair, yeah.
I used to write reviews.
What's the last game you reviewed?
The last one I reviewed, I think, was Layers of Fear VR on PSVR. I think that was
VR.
Yeah, that was quite an experience. To be fair,
Was it?
yeah.
Hey, should we read a few of his lines, guys?
Don't do that to me.
I'm feeling the sexy voice tonight.
There's one with a whiteboard behind him. Let's read that.
Those aren't my notes, I can tell you.
So let's see. So tell us about your gaming history real quick. Like, tell us about how you got into video games and how some of your video games have inspired you into what you like today, like why you enjoy those genres.
Okay, so that's a difficult one. I suppose I got two older brothers. They had access to things like Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, or Genesis as such when I was younger, and then I really got into Game Boy and bought myself a PlayStation 1 and just kind of never stopped from there, to be fair. Genre-wise, I play so many different things. My brothers were really into racing games. I love platformers, action games. I'm big on the things like the Assassin's Creed series, Hitman, and various things, really.
Okay, cool. All right. So we're going to get straight into the topics. But before we do, as always, we got to say hello to our amazing chat. Honey Bun is telling us hi. Hey, Honey Bun, welcome to the show. Tony Grosso, congratulations on 25 shows. Loved every one of them. Also, love the 7:30 time slot. Have a good show. Hey, people like it. Of course, John 907I is here. What's up, doggy dog? Don't be rude, doggy. Say hi back.
What's up, John? Thank you for tuning in, my brother.
Let's see who else we got here. We got my wife coming in. Hello. We got Titan Drago. Early start. Yes, I have to be at a birthday party, so we are in early today.
Early start.
That's right. That's it for now. Hopefully some of our regulars will come in as the show progresses, but let's get right into it. So today we're talking about puzzle games, and I think puzzle games are very interesting because in a way it's the same concept of play over and over and over again, but yet they captivate us because we want to solve the puzzle. Like, I feel that I got to beat whoever designed this puzzle game. You know, like, they cannot get the best of me. You know, this game and this puzzle that they designed is not better than me, right? So some of these puzzle games, they just, I feel like we can become easily obsessed with them. You know, of course, the greatest puzzle game of all time being Tetris. I'll just put that one out there right now. So we're going to skip Tetris, I think, just because it's so obvious. It's the greatest puzzle video game of all time. and has been redone so many times. It's just an instant classic. But to start us off with her favorite puzzles is Princess Zelda. Go ahead and talk to us, Princess Zelda.
Thank you. The first puzzle game I chose was 12 minutes. And a game like this is like really, it's really tough for me because if you can interact with it, I think you should be able to use it. So I will just rack my brain trying to figure out different ways to use anything you can interact with in a game like this. But the gentleman in this video, he's stuck in a time loop and he has 12 minutes to solve this mystery, this murder mystery, and his wife is a pathological liar. So it's kind of like one of those fun things where you have to figure out what is the truth, what is not the truth, and you have 12 minutes to do so before you die. So yeah, there's like there's glasses and a sink that works and a plant. So I wasted an infinite amount of time trying to water the plant because I thought perhaps they're breaking the plant. I thought the plant was something hiding there, but nay, it was not. So it was really fun though, trying to solve the mystery and uncrack the puzzles.
That's good. That's good.
Yep,
Real quick, we got
a
Time Dragon Age of Booty multiplayer PvP puzzle-ish game. I don't think so.
Good try.
I don't know
Good try.
how that is a puzzle game, in my opinion. So yeah, this game was very interesting. I tried many different ways to move this dialogue forward until I got stuck. I gave it a rest for a day, and I came back and I thought of something else. Once you figure the game out, it doesn't take very long, right? As most puzzles go. But man, it was I didn't like the ending. I got to tell you, the ending kind of left you feeling dirty.
Well, that was interesting because there's multiple endings. So I went back. I think I got 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I went back because I was also not satisfied with the first ending I got.
Yeah. Doggy, or actually Roy, did you play this game?
I have not played this one, no, but I do like the look of it. The art style especially looks very, very cool, and in general it looks very interesting, the way that it plays. So I'd like to give it a go at some point.
Right on. Doggy, have you played 12 minutes?
I played it for about 12 minutes. No, I mean, I started playing it and I just never went back to it. It was, it looks cool. The concept looks cool. I just, nothing against it. I just didn't play much of it. So it was cool.
All right. So Doggy played 12 minutes for 12 minutes. That's great. So yeah, guys, by the way, guys, be sure to let us know what you think of any of these puzzle games. And we'd like to hear what you have to say. Let's see what the chat says. Hey guys, who's Joe? I have no idea who you're referring to here, Honey Bun. I don't think there's a Joe anywhere.
Joe Mama.
Joe Mama.
Oh, she got you. She got you with one.
No.
The first one of the day.
That's so mean. All right. Up next, Roy. What puzzle game trapped you first?
So I would say, one that I really enjoyed recently was the game The Pedestrian, which I think was out either last year or the year before. And there was something about the simplicity of the game. It has like a beautiful art style, but it's all in 2D. And just you have to essentially move a stick person character from one street sign over to another by connecting doors and ladders, and you can sometimes move the street signs around, and it really gets you thinking in many different ways just to try and solve these puzzles, and each level kind of amps up the difficulty a little bit, and you get to the very end of the game and the final level is something that's just something completely unexpected. You don't really realize what's going on until you get to near the end of it, and it's really, really well done. I absolutely loved it. It's something that I just had to keep playing until I got to the end. Not the longest game in the world, I suppose a lot of puzzle games aren't, but it's just, a lot of fun, really interesting.
Interesting. Okay,
Well
so I
said.
see that this person is drawing lines for your stick
Yes.
person to go to. So do you control the stick person, or are they autonomous?
No. So you control the stick person, and then you also control the cursor to move the lines and to also move the pieces around. Sometimes you've got to open, there's like electronic doors, so you have to plug the signs into plugs to get the door to be able to open, or you'd have to go and get a certain cable from somewhere. The stick person then connects plugs together, and all sorts of little things. Yeah, it's really, really well done. It introduces things at a nice pace, so it's not too difficult to pick up, I'd say.
Okay.
And, yeah, a lot of fun.
All right. Now I haven't even heard of this one, so this is the first time I'm even seeing this. Panel, have you guys heard of this one?
I've heard of the pedestrian, but I haven't played it. No.
Let me see. What about you, Zelda?
It looks cool.
I hate to say this, Axel, but I think I saw it on your other show, Good Morning Xbox. I'm pretty sure I saw it there. I thought, yeah.
Oh, you mean with Terry?
Yes,
Terry.
because I remember seeing this and thinking I wanted to play it, and that's probably
Yeah, I thought I'd heard of this too. That's
Okay.
what
I must have put it on my ignore list because sometimes Terry puts some amazing games up there, and sometimes she puts not so great games that are just not for me. You know, is what I'm going to call them.
This is cool, though. This is definitely interesting and
It's
definitely
really
looks
good.
different.
Yeah, highly
Is it?
recommend.
I wonder if this is on Steam. I might get it.
Yeah, it looks
I'll
Have a
add it
look.
to my wish list. The wish list is the
Yes.
games I'm not going to buy, but for my birthday.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It looks good. If you say it's good, I'm going to believe you. Because you're
Good.
going to be the second person that says it's good. Because Terry also said it was good. Now that you mention it, Zelda, I do remember it now. Wow, embarrassing. Sorry, Terry.
Just called him out there.
I know. Would it throw me under the bus like a
Didn't
pedestrian
mean
there?
to. Might have been having a bad day.
Can't believe you threw me under the bus there like
wanna lie
like
to
a
you.
bad pedestrian. Oh man.
The pedestrian bus.
Watch out for the Zelda Express running everybody over.
I like that. The Zelda Express. Watch out.
And do not stop at Hyrule. Do not stop. No, I'm just kidding.
You can't stop it. You can only hope to contain it.
That's right. The Triforce of the Zelda Express is too strong, guys. I'm kidding. Okay, sorry. I'm totally out of here. Okay.
Off the rails. We're going off the rails with
again.
the
That's always-
Express.
Let's see what else we got in the chat real quick. Join us. Tyson Drago Jr. says, "Hey, sorry, I'm late again." Texting like kids do. I have no idea what this is.
Technically, we're early, so you know.
I have no idea what that is.
Look like a pair of
HTK,
eyes.
hey HTK, thank you so much for stopping
Hey,
by.
what's up?
We got my
Joel?
niece, Sherry. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for watching. Who's next here on our list? Doggy, you're up, buddy.
I'm up, man. Yeah, Tetris was great, man. And those kind of games were great. Led me on to being to me being a Sega kid. Columns, baby. Columns was the definitive, real, early puzzle game. It's the real true king with gems. And, you know, what was cool about it, you could go diagonal, side, up and down, just three colors in a row. And, yeah, you know, so you get more when you had a full screen, you drop that three color in and it started chain reaction. I love the chain reactions in it, you know, and the music was top notch. Dare I say, a little better than Tetris, dare I say?
Whoa.
Am I going to get kicked off the show?
Is he allowed to say
you're
that?
not gonna
Yeah,
get
just
kicked off, man. You're gonna bring in the Warriors, the Tetris Warriors. You're gonna
Yeah,
bring
no,
in the
that-
Tetrinos.
Yeah, I rented this game so much when I had a Genesis. I didn't actually own on the Genesis. It came with the Game Gear when I got that, so I had that, and it also came with my Sega CD. It came like a 4-pack of games, right? It came with Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, Columns, but anyway, yeah, I played this game a ton. I've always enjoyed this. I enjoyed it, and they brought it back on the Sega Genesis collection they had, whatever, the Mega Drive Classics, Sega Genesis Classics, you know, depending on where you're at. Yeah. Columns is the true king of the 80s, 90s puzzle games. Sorry to tell you, Tetris people.
Awesome. Did you play Columns, Roy? Did you play Columns? Were you a Columns kid?
No, I've never played it, to be fair. I have never really owned much in the way of Sega consoles, but I do have a couple of different versions of the Genesis Mega Drive collection. So I think it might be worth having a look and see if it's on there and give it a go. It looks pretty cool.
Oh, you'll love it.
Alright.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You'll be up all night. You'll be up all night.
Princess Zelda, what about you?
I agree with Mako Powered Gaming over there, who says, "Oh, Column Sega wanted to be their Tetris so hard." So I just
Hey!
So hard. Wow. Speaking of the chat, so my wife clarifies that is her mom. All right, sorry, mom. I'm sorry. It's just that sometimes the kids get on her phone, sometimes they don't. I don't know. It's just everywhere. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of my family. The music was pretty decent. NES music option 3 though.
Yeah, the music on Tetris was awesome. I was just kidding around, but Tetris music was awesome. Yeah.
Let's see, Gear version of Tetris. I'm gonna say Game Gear.
Yeah,
Game Boy, the Game Boy version.
Gear,
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Princess Zelda, you're gonna mention Gems of War.
Gems
What is
of War.
What is that?
Gems
Go ahead and mention it. Tell us about Gems of War.
I mentioned it. Oh, okay. Actually, Gems of War is actually a lot of fun. It's like a role-playing game. It's like Magic mixed with columns. It's and then if you line up 3 skulls, you hit the guy on the other side. It's so fun.
All right.
It's a lot of fun.
There you go, Titan. Mentioned. Okay. Let's move on. It's up my turn now.
Ooh.
All right. So up next is me, and I chose a game that I thought I wouldn't have too much interest in, if I'm being honest. And I got it mainly because it was free. The first few levels were free, and then I ended up just buying it. And I played this game until I completed it 100%. I bought it on Steam because I prefer to play these kinds of games with a mouse and keyboard. I just feel that it's better. And that game is none other than Valve's own. Where's the button here? Bridge Constructor Portal. Now, I was going to just go with Portal, but I feel that one was a little too obvious. And I felt like Bridge Constructor Portal was just so much more fun. Trying to get these bridges to work with limited pieces, and you had to get all the forklifts around, and it had portal puzzles that you had to get through. And like, if your bridge worked with one car, it might fail, as you see here. It could fail with more than one. So even though you thought you had it down, you had to rethink everything to get everybody across. And like it had GLaDOS in there, and GLaDOS was over there talking her smack like she always does. Especially if you killed them, she's like, it's okay. They were just test subjects anyway, and you get promoted based on how many failures you have. I mean, it's pretty funny. So it definitely has that Portal humor in it. I know that I don't know if this is available on Game Pass. This particular level was very difficult. I do remember this level. So like this level, you see how they're going from here to over there to over here? I went directly down here. Like, I made my guys go directly yellow to get launched. So yeah, very different way of playing. But yeah, the game was just fantastic. It was a fantastic game. If you're into puzzles and you like building games at the same time as I do, this is definitely a great game. Has anybody here played Bridge Constructor Portal?
I have actually, yes.
Oh, all right. Talk to the people.
Yeah.
Cool.
Talk to the people.
I've played Bridge Constructor and Bridge Constructor Portal. Played them only on Android, but they all work incredibly well on touchscreen. To be fair, and this one, I think it's probably better than the previous ones just for that humor from GLaDOS in general, and obviously the portals, the sort of that added element. It works really well, and it's one of those games as well where you can have a lot of fun, obviously working out the puzzle, but also quite a bit of fun just launching the guys, just messing around, seeing what kind of crazy things you can do just to destroy those vehicles and the guys that are in there. It's really good.
It's so funny. It's just so funny. And then, like, when you get promoted, they're like, "Oh, you've been promoted," and she puts a turret to make sure you work even harder. I mean, it's pretty funny. It's hilarious. I love this game. If you guys haven't tried this game, you definitely should. Okay, now I know we're doing everything rapid fire right now, guys, but as I said, I am on a tight schedule. I got to get to a birthday party, so here we go. Let's see what has the chat. Tony Grosso says he believes it's on Game Pass. I believe it's on Game Pass too.
Excellent.
I was going to say, I think I've heard that being on Game Pass or something, yeah.
Well, let's see. Is it on Game Pass? Let's go to storeparser.com.
Tony Grosso? Bitch, you're right.
Store Parser. What is that? What is that website?
Game Pass Counter.
Yeah, Game Pass. Thank you, Doggy.
You can tell I listened to Scrub Nurse's section on Good Morning Xbox.
Good Morning Xbox. That's right. All right, let's see. Console games. Yeah, let's just go to that. Let's see. Bridge Constructor BR. It is on Game Pass. Bridge Constructor Portal. It's
There you
on
go.
Game Pass, guys. So
Tony Grazzo! That's a call right there.
yeah, with good call, Tony Grasso. Hey, my mom is on. Hello, Mom. Thank you so much for your support.
Hello, Lady Luna.
By the way, guys, if you like what you're seeing, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it out with a friend. It really helps the show grow. Remember, guys, one like helps us beat the evil YouTube algorithm.
Damn things.
All right, hold on. Now I got to put on my get ready for this because I got to go through a lot of things.
Get ready. If you're not ready, put on them seatbelts because
All
who
right,
knows?
so-
Who knows what's coming up.
It's time for the game. It's time for the show to get super cheesy. Princess Zelda, tell us about how cheesy things are gonna get.
Oh, it's going to get cheesy. Today is April Fool's Day, and for a special surprise, we have the cheesiest video game jokes we could find just for you. Doggy, are you ready?
I am ready.
Yay.
All right, so I am going to stop this music so that people can hear Doggy. Not only that, but so that we can do our little drum roll sound. Give me 1 second. Make sure everything is working. Tell me if you guys can hear this.
Yes.
Perfect.
All right.
Get
as
ready
long
because
as
they're
you guys can
coming
hear.
fast and furious. You're going to be hearing that a lot.
All right, and at the course, now we are going to do little things here. Hold on. I got to put a little poll because, we love polls in our community. Here we go. Real quick. Shout out to Graphic God. Hey, Graphic God.
Graphic God, hello, brother.
Thank you. All right, Doggy, sir. You got your 15 minutes of comedy fame. It is April Fool's. Make us laugh.
Oh, 15 minutes. So I feel sorry for you people if you have to listen to me for 15 minutes. But good evening, everybody, and welcome to Evening at the Improv, iconic video game podcast style gaming edition. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Guys, I was going to play some games tonight, but my thumbs were opposed. How did Link win the basketball game?
Slam dunk.
With his hook shots.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Why was Mario coughing so much at dinner?
from the pasta.
Why?
Something went down the wrong pipe. What does Sonic wear to the beach?
Well, what did Sonic wear to the beach?
Speedos.
The Speedo, yes. All right. Good.
You got it.
What is Zelda's, not Princess Zelda's here, but what is Zelda's favorite breakfast item?
Eggs.
A sausage, Link. Now, we're going to get serious here. What is the difference between a bucket of crap and Smite?
What is the difference between a bucket of crap and Smite?
The bucket.
Best joke of the night right there.
Why was Axel caught staring at the side of the orange juice container?
Nobody was supposed to see that, Doggy.
Because it said concentrate. All right, a little unrelated video game news, but words of wisdom nonetheless. If a tree falls in the forest and nobody is around to hear it, well, that's a perfect place for a Nickelback concert. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out. Drive home, say God bless, take care. Mwah!
Well done.
Way to go, Doggy. Woo. Oh, that was funny. Roy, do you have any jokes?
No, as good as that. No, not
As good as
I'm going to follow that up until.
That was really good, Doggy. That was a
Yeah.
good session. Wow, that is what an opener. I don't think I can top that if I'm
I
being
know, it's like we
honest.
didn't want to follow that.
We should have saved you for last. Way to go. Wow, Doggy with the jokes. All right, give me a second here to reset up, guys. I am sorry. As always. Doggy, entertain the people with some more jokes. No, I'm just kidding.
More jokes. Oh, yeah. No, I'm out of jokes. I need some more wine. But, yeah, what else?
All right, let's see what the chat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold on. The chat was voting. Let me stop the chat.
Ah,
Sausage
poll.
Lake.
Princess Zelda, how did the chat vote here when it shows up?
100% said that Doggy was funny. Well done,
thank you,
Sir
people.
Doggy Dog.
Thank you, my people out there. Mwah.
So funny. All right. So let me turn this down because I don't want to get copyright strikes over here.
Oh no.
All right. Princess Zelda, are you ready, ma'am, for your
I'm
next
ready.
session? Go ahead. We are ready.
So for my second game, I chose Dr. Mario because Tetris was off the table. But Dr. Mario is just as fun, and I love the characters. They're amazing, and trying to get the viruses, it was just so much fun. So I actually almost preferred it to Tetris.
Yeah. Dr. Mario was very interesting because it had a different point. It wasn't matching colors to just your own pills. You had to match the colors to the viruses on the screen. And you had to eliminate the viruses.
Mhm.
If there was ever a time for a COVID game, this was it. Yeah, I tried so hard to beat Dr. Mario. I would get to like level 99, almost last, and almost beat it,
Whoa.
but I could never beat it. Did anybody here beat it?
He told me what to do.
No.
No, it was actually beatable. Like there was an actual
I know, I
end to the
didn't-
whole deal.
Yeah, I watched a YouTube video, and apparently it does have an ending.
Huh.
Right?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually, yeah, and I see the Game Boy one. Yeah, I actually liked the Game Boy one better for some reason. I love the one on Nintendo, but for some reason, I don't know if I just played that one more and just always, had more time to play it. But that one just seemed like it played better or something, So they were both great, but I loved them both. But I just love the Game Boy one. I played that one a ton. I played that so much. I got my $29.99 or whatever that was worth out, or 19, maybe they're 19 for that. Yeah, those two games were excellent. I even talked myself into the Game Boy screen actually having colors for the little pills on that. I actually thought it was green, red, and blue. I actually thought it was, but it was just the way they shaded it and stuff. But,
Right.
but yeah, great.
Roy,
great
did
game,
you play
classic.
Dr. Mario?
I think the only version of Dr. Mario I've played or I've tried was the strange sort of mobile phone one when Nintendo were just starting to bring
Dr.
out the
Mario
mobile phone
World,
games.
where you could unlock characters.
Forgot about that one.
Yeah, something like that. But I don't think I played it for too long. It was one of those where you kind of had to come back to get more progression, and it didn't hook me that much, to be fair to you.
I think they canceled it just this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they finally did.
Are they still doing the Mario Kart one? Because that just looked like an absolute mess as well.
I have no idea. I don't play
That was
I don't play
jank.
games
That
on
was
my phone.
janky too. Yeah, that one wasn't.
It's just strange. It really was.
Yeah.
All right, man. Before we move on, let's go back to the jokes that Doggy said. We have people saying classic, Doggy, classic.
Yeah, thank you, John.
Titan Drago loved your Smite joke.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I knew you'd love that Titan.
My wife says, OMG.
Aw.
Of course, Mako Power Gaming says,
Yeah,
Sausage
I
Link,
said
I thought
that.
this was a family show.
Yeah, I thought when I had that one, I was like, yeah.
Tony Crosso says, nice job, Dizzo. Delivery is surprisingly good. I thought so too.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Thank
very
you.
hard to follow that.
Right,
Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you
He's turning
enjoyed
red
it.
over here, guys.
That's
He's
what's
turning
important. That's what's important to me is you guys enjoyed it and the panel enjoyed it, man. If people are laughing and enjoying stuff, then that makes any Friday night that we do that much better. Thank you, chat. Mwah!
Absolutely.
There we go. Mwah!
Thank you to the chat. All right, Roy, you are up. What is your second favorite puzzle game?
So my second pick, I think, has got to be the Professor Leighton series originally on the Nintendo DS. It's an interesting little series, which is obviously it's based around touchscreen puzzles, really cool animation, as you can see here. There's just these stories of this English professor and his young assistant going to various locations, like this curious village, as you can see, trying to solve all these different mysteries. Some of them are kind of time travel related or sort of almost like murder mysteries, and just the puzzles themselves are interesting. They start off really, really simple, get really, really difficult. You can unlock hint coins just by finding hidden things in the map as you're wandering around. And it's such a great. I don't know how many games there are now. To be fair, there's been so many, and they've even got a spin-off series, I think, with Leighton's daughter on the Switch now. And
Whoa, okay.
yeah, it's something which I've enjoyed for a very long time. And I think a lot of people who wouldn't class themselves as gamers were buying DSs back in the day just for Professor Leighton, to be fair. So it's a really good series.
Is this like brain teaser puzzles? Because that's what it looks like.
Yeah, some
a
of them
variation
would
of brain teasers.
Yeah, brain teasers. A lot of them. Like there was one there, of course, about like getting a wolf and some chickens across a river on a raft, and it's like the wolf can't be on the side with the chickens, but it can't be with eggs or can't be left alone, and all various types of things. But they're really, they will definitely tease you and really just make you have to work pretty hard to figure out what's going on with them, without a doubt. And the general narrative of the game as well, the overall story, is always
burger
really
time.
surprising. It's got something for everyone.
There you go. Okay, yeah, I see. They're more like logic puzzles. I can see.
Some of them can't. There's a real mix there, and it's got a really nice feature as well. You see, there was a memo option on there where you could actually have a tracing paper go across the screen, and you can kind of sketch things over the puzzle instead of actually solving it, and that really helped out. It's really well designed.
Wow. Now I'm thinking I might have to go find this one at the retro store. Anybody else here play Professor Leighton? I actually never even heard of this game until
I'm so
just
surprised.
now, and I feel like I've been missing out.
I've heard of this game. Professor
You've heard of it,
Leighton,
Doggy?
yeah.
Tell us what you've heard.
I've just heard of it. I've just heard that name, Professor Leighton. I don't know if it's also a TV show or something. I've just heard that name. I've never played it.
An original Nintendo character, or does he belong to someone else? Like, because I feel like I've heard Professor Leighton in pop culture
that's what
before.
I'm saying. Yeah, I feel like I've heard that.
I'm not too sure. I know there are a few DVDs which have tied into the games, but I don't know.
That
if
might be where I heard it from.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe they came before the games or something else came first. I'm not too sure. It's where I know them from anyway.
Okay, I see. All right, let's check in with the amazing chat as always. So going back to Dr. Mario, let's see. Oh wow, that Dr. Mario ad. Yeah, I find them, Mako. I find them. General Spartan, Nintendo had some crazy commercials in the 90s. Yeah, all the
commercials were amazing.
Were the best. Yeah. By the way, shout out to General Spartan. Thank you so much for joining us, and Mako Powered Gaming, who was also featured on our show. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. Your support is greatly appreciated. And Mako, I saw that you released a new video today. Be sure to check it out, guys.
For sure.
Let's see. The best was Professor Leighton / Phoenix Wright crossover. There was a crossover.
Ooh. Yes, there was. I never played that. I never actually played Phoenix Wright, to be fair, but there was I remember there being a crossover game which featured both characters. They looked really cool.
Okay. I do like the Phoenix Wright series. I find it to be hilarious at the same time, but it's very serious. All these murder mysteries. I feel like Phoenix Wright is a game my wife would enjoy because it is a murder mystery game.
I love anything that's like uber serious, but also really silly.
Yes.
It's just if they can balance it right, you're just in for a fun time.
Exactly. Let's see. We have the game came first, then the animated DVDs. Oh, there you go. Mako knows.
Thank you. Nice one.
All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Here we go. All right, Doggy, you are up next, sir. Are you ready?
I am ready. What was my number 2? My number 2 is, the game that is still a phenomenon, Candy Crush. Candy Crush, and while I don't religiously play it to this day, back in the day, I just checked out already. I'm level 385, so I don't know if anybody ever played that back in the day or whatever, still plays it. So I'm level 385. I challenge anybody to duel on that. But yeah, back when I used to work at my past job, I would hide behind the machine, go take a bathroom break, hide and play this game. And I was so addicted to this thing, you know what I'm saying? And just kind of had a columns, I guess, feel to it, the matchup. But anyway, yeah, the cool power-ups you get. But boy, some of these levels were so hard, especially the ones that had only a certain amount of moves or the timed ones. Yeah, the ones where you only had 25 moves. Grrr! Yeah, those were the worst ones. I think those were the worst ones. But yeah, this game is super addictive. I spent $1 or $2 cheating through a few levels, and I decided I wasn't going to do that anymore, and they were getting so hard at this point. So it's kind of that and getting caught behind the machine playing the video game and stuff.
You
so
got caught by your employer?
Yeah. He's like, what do you know about video game? So, So yeah, I had to lay off the Candy Crush addiction, if you will. So, but it is, this is one of the best puzzle games ever for me, at least. I love games like that. So this one was awesome, still is. So
Who doesn't like the swipe, brick breaking style games? And Candy Crush has a theme. Now, I've never played Candy Crush out of fear of being addicted to this game.
Yeah, I'll do it.
But I have friends who were addicted to this game, and it was so funny. Like they would post little memes. It's like, "Sorry, kids, mom will get dinner going here after she beats this level in Candy Crush."
Right.
So it just goes to show you how addicting it was. Not Mako. Sorry, Roy. Did you play this game?
Yeah, for a while I think I was pretty hooked as well. The fact that you obviously just had it in your pocket, it was available to you at any point. You were on the bus, you were sat in a waiting room, just whip out some Candy Crush, try and smash through a few levels. I played a fair old bit. I remember like trying to mix and match all the special pieces to try and get some sort of crazy moves going on, and yeah, it was a lot of fun for quite a while. I think before I gave in with it. Yeah, it's
About
insane.
what level did you give in?
Oh, probably somewhere in the 200s, perhaps. I don't think I would have gone much further than that, but I know people that have gone a lot further. I mean, does it even have an end? I don't know.
Right.
It's insane.
I think they probably keep updating it and adding levels. I believe
just
that's
keep
what they
adding,
used to do. Yeah, so they probably haven't stopped.
Don't they change it? Because at first it was just Candy Crush, then it was Candy Crush Saga, and now it's Candy Crush Soda Pop or something like that.
Yeah, that's
what
right.
is it? Yeah, I
They've
was
got all the
looking at
extra
it
stuff,
earlier.
haven't they?
Yeah. Zelda, did you not make dinner because you were playing Candy Crush? Be honest.
At work, like doggy, but I didn't get in trouble.
Well done.
We played Doodle Jump, Candy Crush. Then there's like this game called the Moron Game where like it was all brain teasers and we had to race each other. Yeah, doggy flashback. Thank you.
Yes.
So fun. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. I gotta sneeze.
Oh, well, that's good. So that's what Candy Crush will do to you. Gets rid of both lines. Gets the line this way and that way.
Too much sugar.
Yeah, that's what's the ultimate goal is to match the two powered candies together and just see what that bad boy was going to do. for you.
Oh god, yeah. Just erase the whole screen or something.
Yeah, and then
That's
what
so
was left, it
satisfying.
would it would get rid of its chain reaction. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
Or clear out
Now,
the
don't let
jellies.
anybody tell you that mobile games are not real games. They are, guys. They really are.
Oh, that
Fun
game
just to
was
entertain.
for real.
Yeah. They're not hardcore games, but they're games.
Right.
Titan Drago Jr. says, sorry, I keep crashing. No problem. Very popular game. Yes, Titan Drago Jr., tell us about how your mom didn't make you food because she was playing Candy Crush. Let's see. My family loves Candy Crush from my mom to their grandkids. So, yeah, lots of generations playing Candy Crush. It is a big, big deal. All right. So for me, it's my turn. I originally played this game. I don't know how I heard about this game, to be honest with you. I just know that when I heard about it, I was like, I have to play this game. And I bought it. And I ended up loving this game. And I ended up getting stuck. And what ended up getting me unstuck was that the game had a certain item that you got very early called the Rosetta Stone out of the game. And once I got that, playing through this game was much more enjoyable. And of course, the game I'm talking about is none other than Fez. Now, Fez just released on the Nintendo Switch. It's been out on the Xbox and all this other stuff. And what a gem of a game. It's a 2D, 3D puzzle thing where you can rotate and change your view. And the point of the game is to gather these golden cubes to make a bigger cube. And once you complete the cube, you get an ending. So the game is getting corrupted, which is what you saw those weird, those weird portals. Mm-hmm. And there you saw him gathering the cube. But the main fun to this game, again, to me, was the Rosetta Stone because it has symbols in it. Let me see if I can go back enough. Right here. So it has these symbols in it. And this is actually part of their alphabet.
Okay.
And so you had to unscramble it. And I did this so much that I could almost read these without unscrambling. But yeah, this is one of those games where you needed a notebook to play it, and it was challenging and it was fun. And then once you beat it, you got some sunglasses, and you could do the game all over again, except now in 3D through the eyes of Fez. So it changed the whole game. It's got good replay value, great puzzle. I just enjoyed this game a lot. Anybody else here play Fez?
No, looking at it, no. I don't think I played that. I think I've seen
not very many people
about it, but
I find it so weird. Like I feel like this game was super popular, but nobody I know has played it.
I played a demo of it on the Vita, I think, and I remember it playing pretty well. But I mean, what you're describing there sounds awesome, and it looks, a sort of puzzle platformer as well is always something that's quite fun. I think, from what I know of Fez, I think the story of it and the story of like the cancellation of the sequel maybe is more infamous than the game itself. Perhaps it's maybe more remembered. To be fair, but I think I want to give it a go. Definitely.
Yeah, so Michael Power talks about it's just a shame how things played out with Phil Fish, the creator of Fez. I know that Fez 2 was in production, and he got harassed so bad that he canceled the game and exited the video game industry. So, a lot of those trolls online are just, I don't know, just enjoy games for what they are, guys. They're fun. If they're great, they're great. If they suck, they suck. No need to
these
harass.
people are making things that we're playing. We should be praising them, not harassing them.
Yeah,
it's simple.
right.
Yeah, bullying is never the answer, and some people are more sensitive than others. Just because you wouldn't be bothered by it doesn't mean that somebody else wouldn't. So just be nice, as Colt Eastwood would say. All right, let's see. We are at that time of the show. This is Zelda. Who's up next?
I don't think anybody wants to follow Doggy.
Who's up next?
Roy's up. Surprise!
Roy's up. All right.
Okay, I guess I'm up.
All right. Hold on. Let me start the poll. Hold on. Because we gotta know if you're funny, Princess Zelda. We're gonna know if you're faking it.
Spoiler alert.
By the way, guys, the
Not
answer is
funny.
yes. Okay.
I've already voted yes. I don't even need. She's always funny.
Princess Zelda is.
I don't even
amazing.
need. Yeah. Yep.
I
Exactly.
only have 2 jokes.
It's okay. We'll make some up on the fly for you.
Yeah. We got it. It's all right.
All right, Princess Zelda, you are up. Go ahead.
All right. So Titan's doctor says he can no longer play video games, and he's taking it very hard. He's inconsolable.
Inconsolable.
That's it. No? Okay. So what video game system do police officers play in their cars? No?
Is it
The
the Wii U?
laptop?
It is.
Amazing.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's all you got. All right, Roy, you want to help her out with some cheesy jokes? Go for it.
Oh, I don't think I have any. God. All the jokes I have in my brain are from like my 7-year-old.
Yeah, let's hear it. This is a family show. Let's hear this maybe 7-year-old.
Yeah, that's great.
God. I don't think I've got anything on the fly, to be fair. What did I say to her the other day? I said to her, oh, how does a penguin fix its house?
How?
He glues it together.
He glues it.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
The drums.
that's probably the best I've got just now.
How about
My favorite part about kids telling jokes is that they make no sense. It's
Right.
like play with me here, Princess Ella. You'll understand this. They'll go knock knock.
Who's there?
An orange.
Orange shoe.
It's not a banana.
yeah.
They make no sense, but they're trying. It's so funny how they're trying to get their comedic timing.
My daughters used to be knock knock, and you go, who's there? And she go, what is? And you're like, hang on, that's not how it works.
Funniest thing ever. Doggy, did Willow used to tell you some funny jokes when she was younger?
Oh yeah, she still does, man. She tells she had a good good knock knock earlier. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo hoo.
No, don't cry. Now come on.
I love it.
There you go. Will, I got it on there.
It's so funny. Like, I don't know. I love kids. Their imagination is just unlimited when they're that age.
And what is Mega Man's favorite drink?
Oh, I've seen this in the store. It's a power up. What is it?
Dr. Light.
Dr. Light. Dr. Light, the creator of Mega Man.
Let's see. What is the illegal substance that gamers use to pump themselves up?
Mountain Dew. 100% Mountain Dew.
Oh, actually, I might be wrong on that. Asteroids.
There's no crying in the. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. What is this? What from not funny become funny because of the reaction. There's no crying in podcast.
That is right. That's right.
That's right. Let's see. I bet Roy has a showcase.
No, I don't know
We'll
about
see.
that.
We'll see. All right, that's gonna do it for that quick break. We'll move on into the show. Let's see. Princess Zelda, you are up again. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Go ahead.
So the last game I chose was Among Us because we'd spent a lot of time on it, and it's fun trying to figure out who is the imposter, and it's even more fun when you're the imposter and you try to deceive others. So this puzzle game is quite unique in that. Well, and actually, Fortnite had a version of this, and like 8 times in a row, I was the imposter, and then Titan refused to play anymore. He's just like, it's just not fair. So he got tired of being. He'd get kicked off when I was the imposter because there's no way she's the imposter 8 times, but nay, I was.
You were.
Yeah.
Wow. No trust.
Yeah.
Anybody else play Among Us?
Go ahead, Roy. You go ahead first if you have.
I haven't, to be fair. I've seen a few videos online, and it looks like a lot of fun, but I've never given it a go myself. I think it's only just come to PlayStation, possibly, so it might be worth a look.
I think it just came to consoles in general.
Yeah, I'm sure it's on PS because
I know it just came to Xbox because they're advertising it with cross Halo skins.
Yeah, I think it was probably on PlayStation first, actually. Yeah, I mean, Willow loves this game. I played it a few times, play it with her, but she is the master. I've ever laughed the other day talking about how I gave her what she did. She was the imposter, tricked them all. She was just laughing about it. She's real good at it. She's never sus. There you go. Sus. There's that word sus. But yeah, yeah, the game's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. I didn't understand it at first, but once I started seeing how you're supposed to be and stuff, it's actually pretty cool. It's pretty fun. I'll give it to him.
That's right. And she would always kill me ASAP. Oh wow. Wow. I think that was that. I don't think that was subconscious targeting. That might have been conscious targeting there.
It was conscious. It needed to be silenced.
So my nieces and nephews, they love this game. They're always saying sus. They have the little Among Us plushies and stuff.
Yeah.
Or they want them.
Nice.
And it's just so fun. Like they have so my wife didn't know what Among Us was. So by the way, wife, this is Among Us. I played this with my friends, and there was only 4 of us, and it got a little boring a little quick. So I joined like a random Discord to play with 10 people, and it is much better with 10 people.
Excellent.
The funniest game I ever played of Among Us was this guy. He got accused by a lady. Right? It's like, oh, I saw him standing there next to the body. It was him. And then the guy goes, oh, hold on. But like in an Italian accent voice, he's like, hold on a second. How do you know it was me? Right? Because the one thing I learned was to mind your own business. So there I was, seeing a dead body. You know what I decided to do? Just mind my own business. And you have to vote, right? So everybody voted the person who reported him out.
Amazing.
It was so funny. Like, I don't know where people come up with these creative ways of like accusing and then getting out of accusing.
Yeah, it is. It's funny watching that too.
She played Among Us with the new rules. Rules? I have no idea what that says.
They watch these YouTube videos like this. I'm not a fan of, but then like people pretend like they're the characters and they hide in their house and they film it. I'm like, why not just play the game?
Yeah.
It drives me crazy.
So fun. Yeah, Among Us, it's so funny how it just took off.
Oh yeah.
Yes, hold on. So I typed in your game here, Roy, and it gave me the movie. So I gotta
It's
find
not
it.
the movie. It's not the movie.
No, it's not the movie.
I can't think what the. Oh, I don't know.
Okay, so Roy, you're up next.
I am up
Tell
next.
us about your next pick here.
So it's not to do with the atrocious Tommy Wiseau movie, but it is called The Room. It's a series of puzzle games that started out on, I think it started out on iOS, sort of, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 years ago. I remember first picking it up on like an iPod Touch and just being amazed at how clean and how beautiful the graphics looked. It's basically a puzzle box, as you can see there, and you move things around. You using switches and dials and finding keys around the room to try and open up this box to get to the next part. And then as the games progressed, there was more and more to do, and it became more like, I suppose, things like sort of locked rooms that you were trying to sort of move out of. And then eventually they actually brought out a game for PSVR, and it's absolutely brilliant. What's great about the room is I'm not big into like horror games, but the room is very dark, and there's occasionally a jump scare or something like that, but it never really goes into horror territory. It's just really, really creepy and atmospheric, amazing music, amazing graphics, and really fun puzzles that are kind of tricky, but you can get there, that sort of thing. It's so good. And I say, it's just stunning to look at even now. It looks great on the Switch.
Absolutely. Has anybody else here played The Room? No.
I've never heard of The Room. It looks cool, though.
So
Looks
I
very
played
cool.
this game as well on my phone.
You got some cool games you brought up.
On iOS back then. Yeah.
Yeah.
On iOS. And I remember playing this game, just doing the puzzles. You had to find, like, open the drawers in the room to find a key. Is this the right key? Like, you would open a drawer, there would be like 50 keys in there. You had to try them one by one. And sometimes you would try all 50 and none of them would work because you weren't supposed to be at that part of the puzzle yet.
Oh, God.
And I got really frustrated really fast with it for some reason. I was like, this sucks. But then my little brother played it, and man, he got obsessed with it. And so then he started showing it to me and how you had to do it and how he solved it. And I'm like, oh, okay, now I get it. So I gave it another shot. And you're right. Just have some patience with it, figure out the puzzles, and it is a good game. And I know that they've added many other rooms to it since. And every room is different.
Oh, yeah, each game. I think there's like 4 maybe on iOS and Android. And then you've got, like I said, the VR one. I don't know if it's PC VR or it's just PSVR, but that one is well, pretty much on a whole nother level, as you can expect. It's absolutely stunning to look at. The environments are amazing. The puzzles are huge and really quite surprising. And I just absolutely love it. It's so good.
Absolutely. It's amazing. Let's check in with the chat real quick. Back from the dead joins us. Thank you so much for joining us back.
Yeah.
Eternal Shaddai, your compatriot Eternal Shaddai is here, guys. Hello, Shaddai. Thank you so much for joining us. Shaddai says, I have played The Room before. Really good puzzle game. There you go.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Excellent.
Back from the dead says, just finished Tiny Tina's Wonderland story on insane difficult solo. Wow. Such a fun game. Wow.
That's tough.
Wow. Good for you. Wow. All right. Who's next? Doggy, you're next.
All right. Oh, yeah, third game. All right, we got to the third game. Cool. I'm going with a game I first saw on the 360. I don't know why I stumbled across it. Just looked cool to me, and it's called Zuma's Revenge. It's by PopCap Games, the same people that make Peggle. Right, and then, yeah, they make high-quality games. But anyway, both of these Zuma games, have the little frog guy here in the middle here. You got the color balls going on. You get different power-ups, but you got to match 3 in a row. Sometimes I can't remember exactly how it works. There'll be little power-ups in there. If you match them together with the power-up, it gives your frog that kind of power-up to zap all that. It'll take away all the colors. Sometimes it'll slow down. Sometimes you get a junk power-up and it'll speed everything up and really mess you up. So this game, there's bosses in it. Good little thing. I bought this game on the 360. I ended up buying it on my iPhone to play it. Again, at work. I always have a problem with that back in the day. And I also got it on my iPad because for whatever reason, they make you buy it on 2 different things. But it was worth the purchase every single time. I definitely recommend Zuma's. There's Zuma and there's Zuma's Revenge. Both of them are great games. They're real fun. So try them out. Get them today.
Get them while they're hot. 13 years in the making.
That's right. Don't miss out.
Has anybody else here played Zuma's Revenge?
I've played a little bit, I think.
Oh my gosh, I'm with Doggy though. I played this game originally on the 360 because it was part of Games of Gold. So I guess I technically still have it. But I ended up buying it on my iPhone as well. It was only $1. You know, this is back in the day when it was only
Right.
$1.
Right.
And I liked it on my phone better because you could just tap where the marbles were you wanted them to be instead of like aiming with the controller, right? I felt that it was better on the phone.
Yep.
Just from a control scheme point of view. And then I thought it was just a bunch of match 3 puzzles, and then the bosses came, and it made you want to get through the levels to get to the bosses, and then some of these bosses were, if I could choke a frog, you know.
Yes, yeah.
But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a really good game. I really enjoyed it as well.
It was just very addictive, and the presentation of it, everything. It was high quality. Very good developers.
It was very good developers. I don't know, PopCap. PopCap was one of the mobile kings back in the day.
Without doubt.
Bejeweled, I think they make that too, right?
I know that you're right. They make Peggle. That was also on the 360 because I bought it.
And I might be wrong about Bejeweled, but I know that, even Peggle's an awesome Peggle and Peggle too.
Right.
Those were awesome games too, yeah.
Absolutely. Going back to the room, I remember I got stuck in a puzzle, a bit frustrated, but found out that if I don't move the object, I wouldn't be able to continue the puzzle. Yes, correct. Eternal Shaddai. There, it's like the little details.
Yeah.
Got to you. He likes the lizard. That's Yoshi's rejected brother Zumba. All right. I'm trying to live my 3rd generation of family in Crusader Kings 3. I'm very easy. It's ridiculous. It is.
Crusader Kings. I saw that game. I kind of wonder.
Real quick, not everybody knows this, but there was a guy who did a stream on PC Crusader Kings, and his whole point of him doing it was to eat the Pope. You can eat the Pope in Crusader Kings, just so you know.
If you want to, yeah.
He did it. He did it. I watched the whole stream. Looked pretty cool, doggy. You gave it great energy. Yeah.
Thank you, John. You're the man. Thank you so much.
I have played Zoom. It's not Zumba. It's Zuma. Before when it was free.
That's a totally different game.
See what it was about.
Zumba.
I'm sure there's Zumba on the 360.
Zumba's Revenge.
That's right. I think you're right too. My favorite mobile game of all time, Plants vs Zombies.
Oh yeah,
I love
that's
tower
good
defense,
stuff
and I
too.
think
Yeah.
Great.
Versus
Yeah.
Zombie is like the best tower defense game ever made.
Yeah, that's good stuff there, guys. Right.
All right, here we go. I'm next. Oh my goodness, I'm on the list. So this next game, I played it because I had bought an iPad, and I wanted to play a good game on it. So I did a little search, best games for the iPad, and this game looked interesting. I love the art style about it, and that's all I really wanted to play it for was the art style. I heard that it had a good story and all that good stuff, right? And that game is a little game called Machinarium, where you play this little robot in a dumpster, right? You're in a junkyard, and you basically got to figure out how to overcome each obstacle in the game by moving things around you. It's basically a point and click, and I did this all on the iPad. I still have it. And it was an interesting puzzle solver because you also had to, like this guy, he would fall over, he'd shoot. You had to time everything. And it was just an interesting art style. And the point is, you're trying to rescue your girlfriend, I believe, from this machine place, right? And it's just such an interesting art style game, point and click adventure. Almost no words are told. Everything is told by this. Just a bunch of little, like he's saying he wants to play the drums, but his drums were taken by these mean guys. And he's sad that he doesn't have his drums. So you have the goal now of going to go get his drums. And that's how the whole game communicated to you. So for art style, this game gets a 10. It's all puzzle solving, logic puzzles once again. There was a puzzle that I have no idea how I solved it. I just started pushing stuff and I unlocked it and I was like, whatever, I'll take it. Right? So yeah, that's this is a really interesting game. Has anybody here played Machinarium?
It looks a little Tim Burton-esque. I love it.
The art
I
style
haven't
is-
played it.
Art style's amazing. I love the look of it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, here's the puzzle I said that I solved that I didn't know how to solve it. It was this puzzle. I have no idea how I solved this puzzle. I just know that I did.
That just looks rough.
It was. I've heard that before. Isn't that Wally? Hey, man, maybe. This might be Wally's daddy or maybe great grandchild. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. I kind of knew not a lot of people would have played Machinarium, but it is definitely recommended for the art style alone. I think it's a great game. But not only that, it's a very good puzzle game. All right. I think that does it for that. Oh, you know what? I never ended the poll for Princess Zelda being funny.
It had a
Princess Zelda, were you funny?
No.
Unbelievable. So was Princess Zelda funny? We got 100% voting yes. I'll vote.
100%.
Thank you for your generosity.
All right. So who's up next, Princess Zelda?
It is none other than our distinguished host, Axle1324.
All right, here we go. Let me get rid of that here. How do I get so backed up with doing everything. It's a little difficult. I wish somebody else would take over this drum joke sound effect because it's kind of weird to give it to myself, you know.
I could give my own impromptu sound.
I might have a drum here.
Then we've
Yeah,
got some
there we go.
symbols.
Yeah. Princess Zelda's gonna come to right. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
so,
There we go.
This is good.
so mine's a little more personal. I know that everybody here did a bunch of little jokes here and there, but mine's more of a story, a little personal, and that's that. Games might be getting a little too realistic these days, guys. Hold on, I gotta put this on.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah, games might be getting a little too realistic. I'm gonna use, of course, my wife. Of course, Axel is funny. Watch his latest TikTok. Definitely follow me, Axle1324 on TikTok. She said, so games might be getting a little too realistic, and I'm gonna use Red Dead Redemption 2 as an example. So in Red Dead Redemption 2, you play an outlaw. So here I am, cowboying about in Red Dead Redemption 2, and I shot a guy. He started bleeding, and he died. Totally normal, right? But then his daughter comes out of the house, and she cries out, "Daddy!" And I was like, "Why? Why would you do this, guys?" So now I feel super guilty for shooting this guy, right?
Right.
And I want to know why these game creators want to make me feel guilty for shooting someone in a video game. Since when is making me feel guilty part of the entertainment in a video game? I was feeling really, really bad, guys. Super bad. But then an achievement unlocked. Orphan Maker. And I got $100 for it. I got to tell you, I felt much better. I totally made it okay to shoot that guy and make that little girl cry.
That's amazing.
So yeah, that was my joke, guys. These are the jokes.
Why does Donkey Kong always brush his teeth?
Why?
He's trying to prevent tooth decay.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
How does Yoshi feel when he's hurt?
Like sticking his tongue out.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
What does Laura Croft have for lunch?
What does she have for lunch?
What does Laura have for lunch? I messed something up. Croft macaroni and cheese. And one last one here. Newf, you'll hear this in. What is Newf's favorite game?
What is Newf's favorite game?
Fart Night.
You got to say that one in the chat too this week.
Oh yeah, I got him. Yeah, I got him.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, guys, that's gonna do it for today's show. I don't have the outro prepared, so we're just gonna go with it. Real quick, Roy, tell us again where we can find you.
You can find me on Twitter at Motombo87. You can find the stuff that I write on finalboss.io. Myself and many other great talented writers do some articles on there, and they even have a podcast which you can find on Spotify and other places you can find podcasts. So please do have a look.
There you go. All right. And with all that being said, guys, I'm Axle1324.
I'm Princess Zelda.
And I'm Doggy Dog 420.
And we will catch you guys next time.
Good night.
Ah.